And we're live, ladies and gentlemen. It is Wednesday, 8 p.m. That means one thing. It is 3 men and a vape show. I hope we are all fine and dandy. What a show we have got for you tonight. Not only have you got a chance to get your hands on some lovely Rochford projects, we have also got the wonderful Oxford giveaway. And also just down in the corner, you'll also be able to see that if within the hour of the show, if you want to also get a little bit of money off of getting some Rochford projects, you can do. The code is in the corner. And also our other wonderful sponsor, Vapeholics with the X. There is a code down there as well. Yes, we got that all out and fine and dandy. We have got our usual casters with us, the wonderful Harley. How are you, brother?
Hello, I'm all right, thank you. Even better now, just in Graham's confusion. But as we were all doing this, Graham were like...
What are we doing? Benny, just hanging around with Benny too long.
It's like that Finger the Bunny thing. I mean, the first time I ever did, I was in Bargain Vapes Live. I'm sat there and there was Finger the Bunny, and I went, no.
Yeah, I did that.
That sounds rude.
I'm not figuring anything.
And obviously we are joined by the Barry White of the love machine of vaping, the one and only Mr. B.
My first, my everything. I'm going to shut up now. I should beat me with a crotch. Hey, everybody.
She'll beat you with a what?
Crutch. With a crutch, not a crotch.
With a crotch? That'd be fun to watch, wouldn't it?
I suppose it depends what dog she swings at me. If she swings Brian at me, she could beat me with a crotch. You know, it could happen. Anyway, so yeah, hello everybody. I'm glad to have Net Reality here because he is an amazing mixer. And here's me, I dibble and dabble with a little dabble do with, you know.
I can tell how your words are going to go tonight, aren't they? Yeah. We've gone for a crotch, we're a dibbling, we're dabbling, we're dibbly doing.
Wait till I start going on about Rochford project.
Well, that's it, isn't it? That's what Arlie says. He's normally the crotch meister.
That's the first and last time I'll get it right tonight.
And like Mr. B says, we are joined by the one and only Net Reality. Graham, how are you, brother?
I'm great. It's great to be on the show.
Mate, I'm absolutely gutted because obviously normally you'd have a beer with me. You're probably the only man in the vape land who keeps up with me drinking.
Well, I try to keep up with you drinking and fail.
That's an achievement.
Yeah, I'm on no drink.
In all fairness, Eddie, you met Paul Gascoigne proud.
Mate, I tell you what, he's just seen his mate, Mr. Best. He doesn't like me either.
He doesn't run pubs anymore, but he's still got brewery on speed dial.
That's it, yeah. He is, And also, big love to everybody in chat. Again, thank you so much for joining us week in, week out. We love you loads. Thank you so much. But I'll tell you what, we also love them wonderful people on the replay. Let's play the bumper. This one's for all the cool cats on the replay. So, the people on the replay, Harley, hit it.
My favourite name is the first comment. Don't run, I said vapist. Every time. Sorry, I had to pause the replay to go to eSig1 and buy the loaded juice.
That is an awesome name. I said vapist, motherfucker. Vapist. Love it.
Thanks for the heads up, Mr. B. Great show, as always. Martin McDermott said, great show. I'm watching wearing my awesome 3 Men in a Vape Show limited t-shirt I won. Love it. You guys are the best. We know.
He got to him eventually. It took about 3 weeks to get to him, maybe more.
Yeah, no, if I were to wear one, I'd have to get 4 or 5 of them to stitch together. I don't think they make them in sale size.
What actual size of t-shirt are you?
Shit.
X.
When I go for a t-shirt, it doesn't have an X on it. It has a picture of a dinosaur. It's like size. You know what I mean? It's big. It's very big.
Well, obviously, you've got the big man shop. Wait, X7, 8?
8XL, man. I take the X's to the L. You know what I mean? Okay. So, yeah. No, there's a lot of X's.
I think you can actually get them. I think you can get the T-shirts to them, can't you, on Teespring?
Not 8XL, you can't. Right. You're kidding. They only go up to Fat Bastard.
He has extreme large rather than extra large.
Yeah, no, see, 5XL is the accepted Fat Bastard level. Once you get past that, it's like, damn size. And then you start going up further. You know, I'm more of the dinosaur. Like, I'm the type of person that when you see walking towards the elevator, you go, oh, hell no, push that fucking button. You know, that's my size.
You've got your own band behind you going. Brum, 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 brum.
That, believe it or not, that band is the same band that beeps when I walk backwards.
Anyway, so
Sorry,
Essence
Ollie.
of Vape, Essence of Vapes, awesome show as always, guys. Big love you guys. Great show from Sarah Lou. Great show from Christopher Edwards. Safe Mush says, I gave up the UK juice years ago. Only had a good UK juice once. Mike Haynes says, sorry, I missed you. Harley, it's coming back. Don't quite get what that means, but Mike Haynes again saying, hi Hayden, hi Mr. B, hi Harley. And Mike Haynes again saying, on the replay crew.
That could be a song there. Harley, come back. Yes, with me, Vape TV.
And he's got his Caliburn G.
Can I borrow your band?
That just tickled me. I don't know why. Thank you so much for everybody on the replay. You are a bunch of stars. Don't forget, if you are watching on the replay, get yourself down below and leave a comment.
If you do want to have your comment taken the piss out of by myself, please help yourself down below.
Once again, big shout out to everybody in chat and everybody who's just joined us. Big love to you all. Like we said, we have got the wonderful Net Reality, who is just about, I think it's Friday, isn't it, to
It's Friday.
release some
It's
new
5 to 5. Well, it's
juices.
not 5 to 5. It's Crackerjack.
Yeah, we've got some new juices. It is. I'm going to try and say the name right. It is AMATORIUM, which
AMATORIUM.
is it's Latin. Which you're going to love this, Mr. B. You're going to love this. It's Latin, or I think it is, which is sexual prowess. Also, it's art of loving, and it's also love potion. Am I right?
Yeah. A procurer of love potions.
Why would you say I'd love this? Are you trying to say I don't want enough nookie?
Well, no, you're the sexual.
Here,
mate,
Mr. B. Here, Mr. B. Vape this. Your wife might actually fancy you.
Oh, no, hold on. Mate, you started the show off saying you were going to get whacked with piss flaps. So start off with me, brother.
I was just wondering, are they common concentrates you can get hold of, or?
Yeah, love potions.
Yeah.
You have to go and meet a bloke called Harry with glasses. Yeah,
He's met him before. Our Dobby's met him before. Bless him.
So tell us about the flavours, brother.
Okay. Well, I wanted to go for kind of flavors which were. I had to fight between going with flavors which are recognized or flavors like off the wall flavors, and I kind of wanted to put my mark on things. So I went for flavors which are recognized but do them really good. To just go, this is what I can do. So
this is how it should be done.
This is how it should be done.
Yeah,
None of this. Put 3 flavor concentrates in a bottle and off you go. So I've got the raspberry donut, which is called Beguile.
Is there a meaning behind the
Raspberry donut.
All the names are spell names from role-playing games.
Right.
Why not?
Yeah,
I would just give a shout out to my number one fan. I don't know who it is, but thank you. I am truly touched.
Enlightened, which is a lemon pocket, which is a lemon yogurt with a pastry pocket round the outside.
Nice.
That was actually my release was going to be lemon curd, but somebody beat me to it. I wonder who. And Vitalize, which is a mint cake, which it should be slightly chalky when you're actually vaping it.
Yeah, you could taste that. I did a bit of a knuckle test. You can sort of taste that on there as well. I really do like to taste that.
So it's like a Kendall mint cake then?
It's like a Kendall mint cake, yeah. Not a cake with mint in.
Yeah, no, a Kendall mint cake. If you've never had Kendall mint cake, search it out, find it, because it is an experience. But whether you like it or not, it's a different story, but it is an experience. Kendall mint cake is whoa.
Isn't it actually like designed for people that are hiking or survival situations?
Yeah. Keep the energy up because it's sugar. It's sugar fondant and mint. That's it.
I swear you were going to go into melon high. Sugar, watermelon high.
Well, you'll be surprised. There's not that much sweetener in that. I think there's less sweetener in that than there is in the other ones.
I'm sure a lot of you have all seen Graham on a number of shows. He's been on quite a lot of shows in the time. But you would have seen him on Benny's mixing show. And if you haven't checked that out, straight away after our show at 9 p.m, Benny's a lovely bloke with some really good casters on there and some really good mixers as well. And this is obviously your first line, isn't it? I know you've been mixing for a hell of a long time. And you're very well renowned for it, not only here, but over on the pond as well, aren't you?
Yeah, we because I go out and get the mixers for the show. I've been talking to some of the best mixers in the world, and going backwards and forwards with them, and you learn off them. You learn off people. There's Zippy, there's Tam, who are fantastic.
Absolutely.
Fantastic.
Here's a question
mixers.
for you. And we've had one mixer on before. I'm going to ask the same question to you because I think this is a fantastic question. If you can give one piece of advice that isn't mainstream advice for mixing, something that no other mixer would think of, what would that advice be?
Use a bridge flavor.
Bridging. That's a cracking.
So if people don't know what bridging is, what is that?
Well, it's something I made up now.
I was trying to make you look good, to be honest. I'm like, what the fuck's a bridge? But no, bridging, yeah.
There's a lot of flavors which can be counted to like a one-shot flavors. There's things like there's Vape Train, Lemon Tart.
Yep.
Now that can be vaped on its own. Now all you have to do is play with the base and play with the top end, and then 3 flavors. You've got a really, really good lemon tart.
Well, just say you've got Bob, who's just he started vaping. He's thinking, do you know what? Picking up a bottle of juice now is quite expensive for me because I'm vaping maybe a little bit more, and I really want to get into vaping. I know a lot of people say stick to the single flavors. If he was just starting out there, say the problem that I've always had is the amount of concentrate that you put in there.
Yeah, it's all on ELR. It has percentages at the top that everybody mixes at, so you can just go to the ELR, type the name of the concentrate in, and it'll go try 2%.
So where can people find ELR?
It's eliquidrecipes.com, I think.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. See, a couple of tips that I've because there's a few. One of the guys that I really love as a mix is a guy called DIY or Die.
Yeah.
Warren, looking fantastic mixer. And one of the best tips I ever picked up was all to do with bending flavors. How you can get an apple to taste so much more like an apple just by adding something like daft, like lemon in. Just a touch of lemon just to bend the flavoring. I think that's what a lot of mixers miss is the bending aspect. Because for me, mixing is an art. You get a lot of these companies who will just, like you said, bang 3 flavors in a pot. Right, that's blueberry, raspberry. Fuck it off, done. But it's never quite right, and it's all down to like the art of it, the bending of the flavors.
Surely I'm not the only person that when you said bending of the flavor made because it made me think about Jolie wanted to film with Angelina Jolie with a bend a bullet.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
So,
trust you
I'm
to
thinking
go to
about
the one
Beckham.
film.
Bend it like Beckham.
Well, that's because you wouldn't go watch Manchester United after the fucking film.
I don't want to watch Manchester United after because my father does.
I find it weird that when you say bending, little bro thinks David Beckham. That's just a bit weird.
I know your mind went straight to and I know where your mind went. Angelina, baby.
That bending like Beckham's about women's football, by the way. Now we're on about DOI or Die. We was on together, weren't we, on the truckers charity stream, which was absolutely fantastic. They raised, were it just short? Have they hit the 30k yet? Or was it just short?
No, we're 29,000.
Wow.
And we've still got some auctions to go, which are going to be on Fresh 03's channel when he gets back.
I was just so lucky as well there because there are a number of people I've watched before and never met, and like you said, there was quite obviously because the trucker was Mike was heavy into his mixing. There was quite a lot of, like you said, the American mixers that were coming on as well, which was quite nice to be on there.
I had never met him, but he had affected so many people around me who I talked to, and we had to join in. There was no kind of when I say choice, we just had to join in to support the community because the DIY, there's a massive community around the reviewers in Britain, but there's also that DIY community, which a lot of people just don't know about.
I was just going to say that I couldn't believe the amount of people that, like you said, you've got your own little bit together, haven't you? The actual DIY section of it all. And it was looking behind people, they had like all the way around them, didn't they? Just bottles of different concentrate. It was just amazing.
I've got 4 boxes down here that's probably got a neck end of about 500 concentrates in them.
Yeah, I've got about 700.
Exactly.
It's an addiction.
It is. It's almost like a game. Can I get the perfect flavor?
Yeah.
And people don't appreciate what. See, when I see bottles of like 50 ml e-liquid for like 20 quid or 20 pounds or whatever, and it's come from someone who's not mainstream, I know that person thinks his liquid is the best. But I also know that person has spent 6-12 months just refining that flavor. And a lot of people forget that to get a properly good flavor, it takes a lot of time and a lot of testing.
It's getting easier because all the new flavors come out. You've got the Wonder flavors, which offer some fantastic flavors in there, and just makes things so much easier.
Well, I've been trying to perfect a strawberry jam and peanut butter flavor, and I've researched all sorts of different recipes, and for some reason, in every recipe that I found, grape was in there. I'm like, why the fuck are they putting grape in this? It's supposed to be strawberry. So then I thought, you know what? I'll try it. And what a difference it made just adding just like 1% of grape.
Or with strawberry, 0.25 pistachio.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good point.
There's loads of different mixers have little different tricks.
I'm sure there's quite a lot of people out there. Obviously, we don't need to give away trade secrets or
fuck it, give them all away.
Or tell
We
us
give them away on the show.
or anything that's personal. But obviously, we know that you're mixing lots of flavors all the time on Benny's show. Not personally, you're mixing these. So how did it go from getting these flavors that you got, which I would imagine you've used for quite a long time, to then getting either yourself to get them produced, to the fact of the end product of this Friday that you're releasing them? How does that work?
It's realizing you wasted the first lockdown doing bugger all and watching Netflix and just doing nothing. And then the second lockdown came and I just thought, I need to do something. I really, really need to do something.
So did you? So I'd say, do you know what? You just answered that like a fucking politician. So what I'm saying to you is, obviously, you've got these things you've got some juice in a bottle, and you go, right, I'm going to go to a manufacturer. Did you get somebody who helped you? Was it like Best E-Cig Liquid who said to you, right, we'll help you along the way, or how did it get to that point in the end?
Well, I went to. I sent a load of emails out to see if somebody could produce me liquids. And I got one out of 8 emails. I got one company coming back. And then I got one company advising me not to waste my time.
Oh.
So I just thought, okay, right, I'll do it myself. And the quote I got, and I just thought, I wonder what I had to just research everything that I needed and stuff. Yeah. So Andy from Best Egg helped a little bit because he gave me a couple of ideas of like what you need to start off with, was what cabinets to get, flow cabinets to get, and then I did a load of research on the TTP. I can never say that. TTP. And then I just started creating main lab, and main idea is to try and make it a business, try and make it a full grown business, but not just do my juice line, but get to a stage where my juice line hopefully will power moving to a proper premises, and then I can make juices for small shops.
Yeah,
because the problem I had, they wouldn't do in small quantities.
I'm with you.
So there's a hole. So I just thought there's a hole in the market there. If I can get juices for small shops, so they can have their own juice line.
Am I right in saying to create liquids to sell from your home, you need the same sort of, I don't know if you call it a licensing or accreditation or whatever they call it, as you would if you was a home baker. You know, like if I was going to sell fat foot cakes, for instance, which I probably wouldn't sell any, I'd just eat them all before they go out the door. But anyway, if I tried to sell fat foot cakes, I would need to have a hygiene certificate. For instance. Am I right in saying to do that with e-liquids, you need the same thing?
No.
You don't?
No. I'm going through the stages of getting that.
Right.
But no, you just need to be clean. When they will send an inspector around, and you will have to pass the cleanliness tests and stuff like that.
Yeah, sorry, no, my brain just sneezed. My brain went, shut up, fat fuck.
My lab's ISO 5, which is good enough. ISO 7 for dealing with nicotine and everything like that. And it goes up as high you want to go.
Yeah.
Live Lounge Liquids says if you've got a floor cabinet, you're already a step ahead of most. And while I've stole the microphone, we've had a few juice people on the phone.
Let's get over your Rochford.
You bastard. And on other shows, people always ask, what's your one tip? But what is your one tip to avoid? What's one thing that, don't even waste your time with it? Because obviously you're going to say don't put liquids in that you shouldn't be putting in and stuff. But what is, if there were one thing that pretty much everyone cocks up on, what would it be?
God.
Don't buy concentrates from eBay.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah, that was my first mistake. Fucking hell.
The best thing is just go on the yellow before you buy. Read up about it. Read up about the concentrate you're going to get, because don't fall for the pictures.
Yes.
Don't fall for the pictures. The pictures look absolutely gorgeous.
That's what I like about TPA, because TPA never, in fact, whatever site, ecshop.com or wherever, TPA don't put pictures of like Bavarian cream like Capella do.
Yeah.
What they do is just a blue screen, Bavarian cream, and that's it. That's more honest, because when you see the apple pie in the picture, you're thinking, oh, I love an apple pie. Then you get it, you're like, that tastes like a cat's arse. That is not apple pie.
I've always had a problem, like I said, of getting that right amount of concentrate. I've always had that problem. Either it's too dull or it tastes like dishwater.
Can I just point this comment out? A very intellectual question by the Yorkshire gent. Fuck off. Fucking Yorkshire gent.
We'll get some proper love tonight. I'm feeling it, guys. I'm feeling it.
Okay, people, we're going to do your first giveaway. Don't forget, later on we are doing your your Oxford giveaway, which is, you got a chance to get the Arbiter Solo and also a t-shirt, hat, and a mask. So you got your chance to get all of that a little bit later on.
Can I enter that?
No, you can't enter that now.
What? Oh,
but the keyword is, people, Rochford. That is to win 2 of your whichever you wanted flavours. And also, if you wanted to buy some Rochford, don't forget, down in the corner, there is the code to get 15% off. Also, coming across the bottom as well, Vapeaholics. Don't forget the X, Vapeaholics. There is a code to get, I think it's 10% off on his site. Make sure you get yourself over there, lovely people. So, your chance, stick Rochford in there now, and you've got a chance to win 2 of his wonderful flavours, which are here somewhere. There we go. It's never far away from me. Lovely.
1 week, can we have the word Crotchford?
Crotchford, we'll do that next week. We'll do a bit of Crotchford next week.
Just for 1 week, we need to do it as Crotchford.
Right then, I think it is now time to do, especially if I go to page 2. Press page 2, there we go. It's handcheck time, a retro version.
It's that time, people. It's handcheck time.
Back to the main screen.
I've lost everything.
He's lost everything. Did you ever have it, bro?
Oh, Aiden.
Hey, no, this is
shut up.
Retro.
Aiden, you need to share screen thingamabobby again.
Oh, shit, have I not done that again? What? See, do you know we're going to blame for this? Sam.
I'll blame Mr. B.
No, you can't. You cannot blame Mrs. B for this.
It's Mrs. B. Why? every week she comes up, which I've missed this week, and I missed last week as well. She comes up and she always says, "Right, have you done that?" And I hadn't. Oh shit!
Wait, what's she doing now?
No, we're all right.
This quite upset me when I saw this. This is Bob Cattrall's, and for a very quick second, while it was a small picture, I thought it would take him piss showing me my Vamo V3, but it's not. It is, of course, the Siegfried RTA and the Galaxy RTA on top of the 32 and 23 mil Vapor Giant mech mods.
That's huge.
That little one looks so cute.
That looks like Harry Potter's wand.
Salford.
Well, from like 2034. You know, if Harry Potter was in the future, that would be his wand.
Either that or it's like a Doctor Who.
Oh,
one.
no, it's a screwdriver. That's what it is.
That's why I used to call my Vamo the sonic screwdriver. Pardon me, sonic screwdriver, because it was huge with just 2 buttons on it. Kieran Doyle wants you to guess what this is.
A vape mod.
Well, the tank is I think it's an iSub tank.
Yeah, that looks like an ISO.
I disagree. I think the tank is the Serpent Waterfall. I don't know. He hasn't told us.
The mod itself, I'm not quite sure of.
I'll give you a clue. The tank is made with Suck My Mods. The tank is.
Oh, it could be the Serpent. It doesn't look like the Serpent, though.
I think the tank's the Serpent from Watofo and Suck My Mod. And we haven't got any information on the...
That looks like the original Drag. No, it can't be.
No, it's not the... No, I don't think it is.
We haven't got any information on the mod. It's just something pro. Now, I Googled around about this a bit, and the closest thing I could find to it was a Vaporesso Nano. Turret Nano.
Or is it the...
I'm going to go with Vape Mod Pro.
So, Kieran, if you're watching, let us know what it is. You've heard our guesses. I'd like to be right. But I'm adamant that's the turret.
Says it's the ELO from eLeaf.
Oh.
Could be. Good shout. Good shout.
Yeah, good shout. Vaporesso Taro. Inbuilt 5,000 mile battery.
I've not been vaping that long. I have no idea.
See, I'm adamant the tank's for Serpent and the mod is the Turret Nano. But
to be fair, he says look like it came out in 1906.
he says that it ends in Pro, and I don't think there is a Turret Nano Pro. So I don't know.
Mod Pro. That'll be Vape Mod Pro. That's what I'm going with.
Bunny thinks it's the Taro as well, or Tarot, whatever they call it.
I'm adamant, but
I'm sure they didn't do a Tarot Pro though.
Code Volga, 2 older setups. He's got the Nosy Cricket 222 watt, and he's got the Twisted Messers V1 RDA, and then he's got the Cricket 225 watt with Cosmonaut RDA.
That is a Cosmonaut. Freaking hell. I've been after one of them for God knows how long.
The mods always bring back good memories of Expos, the Noisy Cricket, me and my brother.
I've been after a Cosmonaut for months. Can't get one anywhere.
Hang around NASA.
Yeah, no, if it's a Cosmonaut, it would have to be a Russian space station.
You'll say you'll be balls deep in helmets before you know it.
Oh, but fucking hell on fire.
Double barrel.
That is a double barrel. It's Craig Meekles. It's the double barrel V3 with a Peacemaker 25mm RTA with a cream team. Buttercream.
Bit of cream team. Don't forget to get your Rochford in.
Next, we got Finley Shaw with the Avenger Blue T-Prith.
Yeah.
I loved that mod because it felt like I was vaping something from Iron Man.
Either that or Transformers.
Yeah, you know, it does have a look of Optimus Prime on the film. Yeah. Like a side view Optimus Prime. Yeah.
It's that thing as well where when it came out, everybody wanted to put LED lights and flashing shit on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, there's nothing more satisfying than the noise a Transformer makes when it's transforming. Nothing more satisfying.
What kind of noise does it make?
I know. I don't fucking. It makes a noise. Oh, you fucker! That's what I'm making.
That's when he stands on your toe.
I like that. It's got a new coil in it as well. I like that. That's very organised. The thing that pisses me off about tanks, not so much these days because we've started doing them with the tubes, but the older tanks, especially the smocks, they're in. If you ain't got a coil in, the tank doesn't stay together, does it? Which really pisses me off for storage. We've got Gav Evans with a double barrel again, V3 again, with a Zeus X and then a Lush. But it doesn't.
Am I right in saying that Squid Industries is now defunct?
I think I heard something about that, but I still think they're going. I think they just released something, didn't they, about a few months back? I'm not quite sure. Let us know in chat.
Gavin Bannister. Obviously, we've got the Drag Free and the what looks like the Drag X.
Yeah, with a drugger and a TPP tank.
Is it? Yeah, it is a drugger. You've got that cross on there.
To piss poor tank. John Cole.
To pow.
Darth.
John Cole.
Hell's that?
Smoke Pro M65 with Inikin Skion.
Bill
with
Richards
Black
says that Squid
Vine.
Industries are no more. Thanks, buddy. Sorry.
Yeah, I thought so. I thought they'd gone defunct.
Odin with the Blotto and the Drag X.
And the one next to it, what's that?
Well, it
That's
says
what I'm trying to work out.
Smoke, so I presume that's Smock Pro M65.
That's retro.
To be fair, you can actually call, according to Smock, you can actually call them Smoke. So you don't need to correct him.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. Is it an Ely 40 watt? I'm not quite sure what that is on the right hand side next to the Rochford.
It looks old. it looks like it's circa 2015.
So does my grandma, but she ain't got a 510.
Oh,
This is the John Cole's description of it was the Smock Pro M65 with the Inikin Skion.
All right.
that's what it is then. A Smoke Pro.
That's all.
These two are from Les Wardle.
Oh, Les, look at that.
Jesus.
That's the Espion.
Jesus. I haven't seen one of them for years.
I reviewed that when it first come out. The Vaporesso, not Vaporesso, the Joytech Espion.
I nearly bought one. Very nearly
The
bought
screen used to fall out.
one. I'm glad I didn't buy one. Bloody hell on fire.
Shows how well it's made out. And
Loving
you
the
see
huge steam
Steve Crave on top.
Beautiful. We've got Mark H with a
Mark
Suicide
H.
mod with the Dead Rabbit, Trishul 2 with Vandy Iconic, Vandy Vape Iconic with the what juice have we got here? Does anyone know?
AMATORIum.
Apparently, it's nice and sexual. It's a love potion.
I do like the little logo thing.
I tell you what, the actual all the graphics on it, the look of it, I think it looks really, really nice. You've done a good job there, Graham. You can't say that it's aimed for children. You can't. You know what I mean? It looks an adult juice, doesn't it?
I was very conscious of that.
Yeah. Also, the fact
like
of
the sound of it.
it tells you what the flavour is on it. You ain't got to sort of fucking guess.
Oh, I hate that.
Yeah.
I hate that with liquids. It's called a Lady Princess's Finger Box. Well, what flavour's that? Well, it's a Lady Princess's Finger Box. Oh, for fuck's sake. Then I've got to read a 6-mile long description to tell me it's a fucking raspberry.
Yeah, tell you that
donut.
it's from Virgin Tears and it's got... yeah.
For fuck's sake.
But
Oh,
by
when
what
so-
you're calling that, though, the Virgin Tingling Box at 12 o'clock at night is not going to be the same taste, is it?
Probably not. To be fair, I've never tasted a Lady Princess's Finger Box, to be fair.
Well,
Have you
12 o'clock at night, it won't be taste very nice.
Next up, we've got Mike Haynes with a Torin.
Hey, Mike.
That is pretty beautiful, isn't it?
That is really nice, isn't it?
I do like that, to be fair. That is sexy.
Very sexy.
We obviously got some Rochford with the capital R as well.
Not sure on the smoke drip dip.
That's not a smock tip.
Wait, look, what's the smock style with the snake skin?
Well, I think it all matches me. It looks lovely.
Smocks are usually thin,
I'd
tall
go
and
for
thin.
I'd go for a gold one.
Yeah, gold.
No, that'd be too much
maybe?
gold. Too much gold.
Mr. T's widgie.
Pam Breater.
Then you've got his fucking ears as well, there. Yeah. Big love, Pam.
It's for Cooper Plus.
All the way
And
from Australia.
She put "and?" question mark. Does anyone know what that is on the right? My first guess was a drag, but it's not, is it?
No.
That looks like a C-frame box.
Yeah, it does look like a C-frame. The tank looks like a Joytech one.
That's what a smock drip tip looks like.
Yeah,
Tall and thin.
huge, big, girthy thing in your
I
mouth.
know what a smock drip tip looks like. I was more
Obviously
about
not.
the snake skin. Fuck off, dickhead. I was on about the snake skin bullshit that goes around the smock drip tips.
I think they'd call it conical.
Calm down, children.
Oh, it's not conical, is it? I meant honeycomb. Do you not know what that is now?
Not a clue.
Not sure on the mod. I think maybe the tank's a little bit of Joytech or... Yeah, I think it's Joytech. I'm probably wrong. But it does look nice. And I'm loving the
charms.
sort of
There
vape
it
band
is.
around it. Vandy Vape tank, Matt says.
That is not a Vandervape tank.
Yeah, that's definitely not.
Pamela Graham obviously started vaping on this little beauty. Amazon special, £5. Most wasted £5 in my life.
That's probably what the NHS is going to be giving away.
Let's face it, we've all been there. I can remember my mate back in the day when no one knew what clouding were. My mate had got a sub home, and I was like, "Oh, I'm going to start this vaping shit. That's cool." So I went and got something like that, and oh my god, so it was something like Apple 18 milligram freebase. Sure for me.
And the only problem with them is the actual battery itself didn't last that long, so you were taking either 3 or 4 batteries or you were bumming a cigarette, weren't you?
Yeah, and there were them plug-in screw things, but the cable were never long enough, so it were always dangling at a plug socket.
Yeah.
Awful things.
They were the things as well that people used to plug into the chargers.
Yeah.
They were, when things were... I always thought that were going to be the biggest thing about vaping, like people plugging it into chargers and that they shouldn't do, and them exploding.
Yeah. Battery's always a problem. Reese Rushton. I don't know what they are. They do.
It's Valhalla, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the DNA 250C. What do you call it? Should know this.
Mole 36, it up my duck.
I've lost it. I've lost the name of it. It's the one with 4 batteries in it.
It's the one that Shrek has, isn't it?
My brain just going, I'm not fucking telling you. I know it's the DNA 250C version. It's really cool.
Your brain's going, I know, but I'm not telling you. I bet you don't know.
It's not the Hadron. It's not the Hadron.
No.
It's
Hammer. Is it Hammer of the Gods or some shit?
Yeah,
I think it
Hammer
is,
of
yeah.
God.
Yeah.
That's it. It's Hammer of God.
Thank you, brain.
The hog.
Dickhead.
The hog.
Stephen
Thanks,
Jones.
guys. Thanks, Silver Duck. Oh, huge.
Stephen Jones actually posted this after last week's show when we were talking about how big stuff were, but I thought I'd include it.
That's my kind of vaping mod. That would suit me to the ground.
That's the kind of picture I send women online to try and impress them.
What have you had
Nice.
with something big? Dude, that's wrong. That.
Yeah, no, I
don't know where to go from that, to be honest.
I don't send sexual pictures. That's illegal and shit. I send pictures of big fat mods.
Yeah. The problem is when you say, "Yeah, I'm from Derby, love," that's when he goes dink down. Never mind.
I don't think I've ever said that in my life though. Ever.
What?
I think the
What,
only
from
person that says that
Derby?
about me is you.
You are from Derby, you're not.
Lynn says
No.
we have to bring out the naughty step.
I didn't know. I think I knew one of those.
Last chance.
I do liquids, not mods. Fuck off.
But that's the thing, is like when I saw they come up in the post, they go, all the retro vape, I was just looking at it going,
Last chance to get your Rochford in, people. We've only got 43 eligible users, UK and Ireland only. Sorry about that, Graham.
That's okay.
Sorry, I just need to get that bit up. And we've also got a time lapse, so it just gives them a chance to fit in. Right then, nobody else coming in. We're gonna roll it, people. And the winner is Dion78.
Yay!
Well done, Dion. You just get in touch with me.
Well done, Dion, buddy.
Let me know, and we'll sort that all out. You know what to do. littlebrothavapes@gmail.com. It is down in the description as well. Just a little bit before, don't forget we are doing your Oxford giveaway roughly in about 10 minutes time. Another little bit of a question I want to ask all of you. And it came from watching, there's been 3 reviews out of the new Legend 2 that I've watched. My own, there's been Devil Vapors, and there's also been Flat Caps as well. And after I put mine up, I watched theirs. And they were on about the little flap at the front where they've moved the Type-C charging. How many people, I want to know, I think personally, about probably 90% of people don't charge their actual batteries in their mod. I'd like everybody to let me know. Let me know, do you charge your batteries in an external charger or do you charge them in your mod? Let me know in chat. What do you 4 think, or 3?
Up until June last year, I always charged them in my mod. Always, without fail. Always had a USB charger plugged into me PlayStation, and that's what I charged from. Up until June last year. Then I realized,
that's with, say, 18650s and 21700s.
Yeah, same. And it was only when I really started watching like Mooch and people like that. I was like, oh, you really should use an external battery charger. And here's why. That I'm, oh, fucking hell. Yeah, all right, I'll buy myself one of them then. So it's, for me, I've always, up until, and we're talking from 2016 until last June, I charged them, I plugged them in, always.
Chat's gone crazy. Live Lounge Liquid says he only charges through the mod if it's a DNA. What about you, Graham?
I've always charged external. And my last charger just gave up on me, and I just bought a new charger, and I went for an M Boxer, if you've heard an MI Boxer charger. And it gets to about, it's 1 amp right across, and then it gets to about 96 and then starts dropping the ampage down.
Oh, okay.
And then ends up trickle charging at the end.
See, to me, all that's voodoo. To me, I know that I shouldn't say this was a review, but to me, all that's voodoo. I put my battery in the charger, magic happens, and I've got a full battery.
The thing with as well, what I always found as well, especially years ago, the mods weren't that good to charge your batteries in. It wasn't like regulated or anything like that. Where a lot of nowadays, it is quite safe to charge your batteries. I'd always recommend that you do it in external, but they seem to have got a lot better with the charging, especially over the last year, 2 years. They seem to have got a lot better with the charging on them. But I would always say to you, do it on an external. It was just I thought what they were saying about, because it is a little bit strange it being at the top, but I thought I didn't actually mind that.
I don't think that's strange at all. I think that's quite clever.
That's where
the fact that normal people, it's like my Outfox here. I stand it on my decks, like I'm a DJ. I stand it on my desk, stood up, and if I was charging it, wire in the top, done. Sometimes when the charger's on the side, the wire can knock it over. So on the top, I think might not work in the way I'm thinking it does, but I think it would alleviate a little bit of knocking the mod over.
Well, like I say, if you go back to the Geek Vape Aegis Legend, that's in the top. And I think the Smock knockoff is as well. But I think they brought them down to the side now instead. But the interesting that you mentioned that charging's got better. I have always gone through mod, and I have always advised anyone in shop. If you've seen me on this show and other shows, you probably know that at this point I usually rant because shops don't inform people about battery safety, and it really pisses me off. Someone once came in and went, I need 1 battery. And I looked at his mod and it was 2 batteries. I said, well, you need 2 batteries. Why do you need 1? I've lost 1. And he took the other one out and it had no wrap on it whatsoever. I was like, fuck! But then the problem that leaves you with is when you go, you need 2 batteries, they don't believe you. So anytime I sell someone a 2 battery, I'm like, do you know about battery safety? And they're like, what? Right, bang. Because it's a 1 minute thing. Make sure they're married. Do not adulterate out of marriage. Make sure they're married. But yeah, I mean, it's a very quick, easy, simple lesson to learn. But it could save someone their hand.
I see, Jay.
The reason I mentioned about Aiden saying that mods have got better at charging, I reviewed this. I think it was one of the last reviews I did, and that's got dual battery charging, but it's dual 18650, and I'm obsessed with it because it kicks like a mother. And anyone that knows me, I fire a lot higher wattage than I'm supposed to. I mean, like double the wattage. Yeah. So when I put this on and it kicked like mad on my Dead Rabbit V2, I was like, yes. So I've kind of become a bit obsessed with that and chucked my Whitley Aegis to side. But because of my shops being refitted, all of my spare 18650s that were stuck behind my till have gone into storage. So I've only got 21700s. And I'm not buying any more because I've got a ton in stock, and I've also got about 8 that are mine. So if I'm not buying any more, and I have been charging it through this whenever I come to the house to go back onto my Aegis. So it is kind of one of them. I think the key point is if you do charge it through your mod, it's always best to take it off and charge it externally every now and again just to make sure to bring back up to level.
Me personally would say always do them externally, and also do not, whatever you do, leave that mod overnight while you've got them in there charging, whatever you do. I always think it's there because if you get stuck and you need to do it, then do it. If not, then always do it externally. That's just my opinion.
I always unplug my external charger before I go to bed. Every night.
Again, I'm saying that I can't say that because my external charger stays on, and then once I've done it, I put them in there. But plenty of times leave overnight. My chargers stop, so they don't. But again, you can't trust anything that's electrical. Right then, ladies and gentlemen, it is that time of the show. I love this bumper. I play it every week, week in, week out, and I love it. It is the deals of the week.
A message from deep within the jungle. I've searched high and low for a lot of the deals. So here from Vape, deals of the week.
Eyebrows are, hey, fuck off, man, I'm coming back now. I'm sort of like the eyebrowless-ish vape ape. So I'm going to start off with something this week that is a little bit different because there's not many deals about, but I thought for people who, do RDAs and RTAs, this would be of use to them. So here we go. Starting off with our friends at Vaping 101 is the Damn Vape Foxtail Cotton. Was £5.99, including VAT, and now just £1.50. I think for cotton, you can't really go. I've never tried foxtail cotton.
How much are you getting in there?
It unfortunately doesn't actually say. But if I was to go off this, obviously it's a box of them. Has he sold? No, he hasn't sold it. Oh, shit, this fucking twat. Moving on. So, it was such a good deal. It sold out. Moving on. So, our friends at eSig1 are doing a really great deal on a fantastic device. The Aspire Phoenix Pod Tank Kit was $49.99, now $19.99.
That is really well worth it. I've reviewed that.
You get it in sandstone grey. You get it in jet black if you want to be a sexy bastard. You get it in gunmetal if you want to look at the sexy bastard and say mine's better. You get it in quicksilver if you want to be a ponce. You get it in black sparks if you, You get it in mystery black. I don't really know what's mysterious about it, but it's mysterious. Probably the mystery part is how much fucking liquid's left in my tank, because it's a super smoked bloody tank.
But yeah, that's Andre turns up.
Yeah, probably. Now, I don't know if anyone noticed this. During the week, they actually mislabeled this at £7.99 for 4 whole hours.
That's well worth it. That's well worth it. Really good kit.
But £19.99. Oh, I tell you what, I'd buy 3 of them and sell them at 30 quid a piece. Job done. Right, moving on to another Aspire kit. The Aspire V-Rod kit. This better be. Yes, it's in stock. From our friends at Vaping 101. The Aspire V-Rod 200 watt kit was $64.99, now $34.99, including VAT.
Again, that's a really good kit, that, and the tank's really good as well. It comes.
I haven't got one, but everyone tells me it's amazing.
Yeah, it's a good one. I reviewed that as well. It comes with the Grew tank, which is really, really good. Takes the BBC coils.
You get it in the classy reddish brown color. I like that mix. I think that is the sexiest one. And you get it in granite grey.
That's the one I've got.
The reddish brown. I like the brown thing. I think that's the better looking one. But either way, that is a cracking deal. Moving on, I like this one as well. Hang on, it's there. If somebody says to you, I'm quitting smoking and I want to buy a new kit. Well, here you go. You point them in this direction. And
go for a prosy.
At Evolution Vaping, you point them into a wave of prosy. You bastard, you took my fucking joke.
Sorry, mate. Sorry, bro.
Fucking twat.
He's been thinking of that all day.
It was $27.99. I had it written down as well. Now $14.99. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That is this week's deals. This is a cracking kit, by the way. You do get it in black and white camo. You get it in green camo. You get it in grey rainbow. You get it in psychedelic orange, and you get it in white as fuck. So there you go, folks. That is this week's deal. Hope you enjoyed. See you next week.
Well done, buddy. Absolutely fantastic. Well done. I love it. I love it a lot. Nice set of deals there. The ones from Aspire are really good. Both kits there are really, really good. Nice to see Sean in as well. Grizzly Vapor.
We got the Misfits in.
Shout out to the Misfits who were 8K. No, 10K.
Over 10.
Over 10K this Sunday, which was absolutely fantastic from the Vaping Misfits. Lovely set of people. Well done for what you've done.
That was so well run as well. I had just had it on my TV. I refused to watch it on TV. It was really good, especially the Scorpion.
Old Freddy's gone now. I was going to save a claw and set it, but no, he didn't.
The Scorpion, the slightly spicy milkshake. Yeah, we know.
We're going to do that again next year. You're doing a milkshake next year, aren't you, Mr. B?
Well, Mrs. B says no because she doesn't want to deal with the vomit, but we'll see what happens.
Ooh. I can't wait for that. But yeah, absolutely fantastic to the wonderful people at the Misfits. If you haven't gone to check them out as well, please go and check them out on a Sunday at Opus 9. It's after Sabs. They are really, really nice people. Right, it is time for your Oxford giveaway. You've got a chance of winning a Arbiter Solo. Yes. An Arbiter Solo with, I might be wrong on this, but they was sending out hats, T-shirts, and masks. But one person of our last one didn't get that, but I think she might be getting that sent. So yes, stick Oxford in there to your chance to win. Big shout out to Oxford. And also Proper Coils, the wonderful Rochford Project, and Vaporholics. All of the codes that you can get a discount are coming down at the bottom.
Oxford, I love you. I really love you.
So, Graham, how much is your arsehole going a little bit like that coming for Friday when your website comes out?
And last week I was, I could hardly sleep. I'm a little bit more relaxed the closer it's getting now. The tension's gone. But yeah, it's the review copies. Sending out the review copies from Sunday to now was just like, oh God. Oh God!
So
you go.
Obviously, if people are wanting to get these juices, make sure you get over and like you said, it's AMATORIUM. I don't know if I'm saying that right.
Yeah.
They love potions. You can just type that into Google and it will.
It'll be number one. Yeah,
it'll be up there at the top. We've also been putting up in chat the Monkey on Juice site, which is on Facebook.
Yeah, that's basically It's a group that I started, and then I linked it over to kind of the Bennies, mixing with Benny and friends. And if you ever want to start mixing, pop over there, contact me, and I will quite happily do a hour Zoom with you and take you through what you need to buy, everything like that, and just get you going.
You're gonna fucking regret saying that.
Oh, I've been doing this for 6 months.
I've got to tell you, I've spoken to a lot of people who have said that you've done this with them, and including myself. Obviously, we've been doing it for my dad.
Yeah.
A lot of people have said that you've spent the time, the effort to talk them through how to do it. So yeah, big kudos to you. I don't even know what kudos mean.
But now that you've said that on the UK's
Probably
#1 show, people are going to be going, can I have an hour Zoom, please? You're going to, yeah, I'll book you in a week next Christmas.
No, a lot of times I'm just sitting here twiddling my thumbs, going, I want to talk to someone.
Now.
I'm so lonely. I need to talk to somebody.
Twiddling my
You want to
thumbs
mix? I'm here.
Twiddling my thumbs thinking, I wish I watched all the Netflix films in the first lockdown.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at the size of my hand. So it's live Friday. Obviously, you're on Benny Vape's mixing show, which is just after us. Please, people, as well, get over to Benny's channel. I think we've got 100 watching, or just short of 100. Please get over there. He's about 75 subscribers away from his 1,000. He is one of the nicest blokes in the entire world. I love him to bits. So if you haven't gone and dropped him a sub yet, please get yourself over to Benny Vape's channel and go and drop him a sub. I think it'd be lovely.
You
to
say
get
that
to 1,000.
about every bloke you meet.
Well, no, see, Benny, the first time we met, he were at Expo, and he was a lovely lad, and he was like, little bro, you all right? And he didn't think I want to talk to him, and we did, and he lovely bloke. Most people I do meet are nice. Most.
What happened with me then?
Most. There is,
Fucking regret meeting you, you fat bastard.
there is some out there that could be
I can
fun.
think of a couple.
Yes.
But you won't let me name them.
No, certainly not. Certainly not. So we are going to roll your giveaway. Last time to do it, people. Oxford, and you've got a chance to win an Arbiter Solo. And again, don't forget this Friday, these juices. Go try them. Get over there. And it's not only that. It's supporting, like we do with Jay. Jay's UK. And so is Graham, he's UK, and he's done this straight off his back. He's doing it himself. So let's go and support one of our own. That's what we're here to do.
Absolutely. 100%.
One of our own.
Well, Jay and the Rochford project was one of the kind of my focuses for when I was actually doing the juices and stuff. Yeah, because of like the packaging. I can't compete with the packaging. And the quality that you get sent with the envelopes and stuff. But it's something to aim for.
I'm loving the modesty from Vapor Bunny there. Aiden, I'm a fucking delight.
We've had plenty of delights after in that premiere in. Yeah, Jay. Yeah, you've got to think the way he does his packaging, the way he does everything is really good. And not only that, he's the same as you. He's a really nice bloke. Look, there you go, Rochford. Big love, Graham. Let's roll
We're
it.
swiftly moving on then.
Well, I'm not going to send big love back. I'm not forgiving you for the lemon curd.
Yay! Blazing Vapes.
Oh,
I love Blazing. Ladies and gentlemen, Blazing Vapes as well is an absolute corking bloke. Please get yourself over to his channel, Corking Reviewer. Really nice bloke, down to earth. Go and give him a sub. Congratulations, Blazing. You are a star. Mate, it's gone absolutely lovely. 1 minute to go. Don't forget to get over to Benny Vapes' channel. Say your goodbyes, Harley.
Goodbye, all. It was nice to see you. Nice. I just had to finish it like that.
Read my lips. I'm a stonker.
Chat, you've been grand. Replay, if you're watching on replay, you know you're my favourite peeps. Apart from whoever Harley's #1 fan is, you're my new #1 person.
Did he say where Harley's fan is?
No, did you not see it? Right at the beginning of the show, a channel called Harley's #1 fan that said, hiya, Harley, and loads of hearts.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just like made my year.
I saw it and dismissed it as a nutcase.
I think it was your missus.
Probably was.
If you're watching on replay, don't forget to go down, drop a comment, and give some love.
Lisa.
Graham, Net Reality, it has been splendid having you, sir. Pleasure to talk to you. And Mr. Bean Eden, you've been great as always.
Oh, to the wonderful Mr. V, you sexual chocolate.
How do I end tonight? Now, I happen to know that Aiden has a very important match to go watch after this show. So I reckon I can pad this out for a good 10, 15 minutes. You know, Well, look at Facebook.
I don't mind. I don't like Man United.
You know,
So
yesterday,
I could've-
right? On my way
Yeah.
from shop, there was
Right.
a stone on pavement, and I thought,
0.
What did the stone look like?
but it was like
Lee.
black but grey, but it had a bit of mud
Stu.
on it, and
Rochford,
Did
Mike,
it have many
Lisa,
points or
Bunny,
anything?
KTV.
No, listen, seriously, thank you all for being here. Thank you all for watching. If you do want us to mention who the dicks are, get in the comments section below and hashtag name and shame. And if there's enough, we might just think about it. See you later.
And over to the wonderful Graham, Net Reality.
Yeah, just big thanks for having us on. I've never been seen you at the end of the show. I always have to go about halfway through the show. So I've actually got to the end. And now I'm just going to turn up late to Benny's show. Thanks, chat. And find us on Monkey on Juice. And if you want to find my juices, just type AMATORIUM if you can spell that.
If you can't, say it into if you get your phone and just go to Google, just press your little phone thing and say AMATORIUM, and it'll search for you.
Please go and, like I said, people, please go over and support him. It is a UK, the same as we have with Jay. He's a UK mixer, and he's done this off his own back, which we want to support him. So please get over to his site on Friday. Make it as mad as we can do. 9 a.m. when it first. See, 9 a.m. it's going to release if you get up in time.
7 p.m.
7 p.m. See, normally he'd have been drinking on the show with me, because obviously we all know that me and Old Net are the drinkers of the vaping community. Yeah. But he's been a very good boy until it's released, and on Saturday he's going to be very, very drunk. Big love to everybody who's joined us once again. You people in chat make this show. Also, big love to all our spanners. Week in, week out, you support the show and make sure that we are safe. Thank you very much to all of you. Big shout out to our sponsors, the wonderful Rochford Project, the ever Rochford Project. Love you loads, Jay. Also, Vapeaholics. Make sure you get yourself over to them. The code is down there. Wonderful Proper Coils and Oxford for doing the big giveaway. We will see you next week. Same channel, same bat time. Good nighter.
Those spanners will definitely have the work cut out from next week if we get enough hashtag name and shame in the comments below.
I would just mute it at the beginning.
Ha